Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This is going to be a daily reading, tapping into your energy to see what it is that you need to know for today. Perhaps giving you some kind of guidance in your love life, your spiritual life, or perhaps just around your environment, bringing in some more peace or guidance for you. So, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate you guys commenting and even leaving suggestions or any kind of things like that. Your input is always welcome, and I appreciate you guys. Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, February 23rd. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? February 24th. I'm sorry, 23rd. I know what day it is, guys. Okay, so let's see. You have the first one that came out is Unfinished Symphony. Came out a little bit in reverse, but with these cards, there's no reversal. Um, Perhaps something you haven't finished and you're having sort of like contemplation period. It might be because you got to change something which causes chaos or conflict, or maybe you're going with internal conflict. Let's see, and then you have happy. I do feel like that would bring some kind of happy for you, and going the distance. So maybe you're just feeling like you can't finish something, or you need that little push to maybe put you in that right direction. Serendipity also came out. So this is about, just being at the right place at the right time, where things just sort of just happen for you. It definitely means like maybe you're going towards the luckier side. Pay attention to the signs and symbols that you see, trying to guide you as far as your intuition and dreams and things like that. What serendipity is really telling you is, look out for the symbols and the signs, but also be ready maybe to take an action or go the distance towards something. It's really about being ready for that good fortune that is trying to appear in your life. So, in other words, don't scare it off. Um, at the top of the deck, we have loyal heart. So, maybe you're waiting for loyalty. Maybe you've unlocked the secrets to loyalty, meaning you're placing yourself in a situation where you're attracting loyalty, or you just maybe realize what is better for you, something like that. It's almost like the evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. It's really the sense of if you've been proving yourself to yourself, or perhaps to others, it's almost like a payoff. Maybe you're waiting for that perfect partner, relationship partner, something like that. But it's really being truthful to yourself. At the bottom of the deck is mending, so really feels like you're trying to fix something, whether you're trying to fix a situation, a relationship, or something within yourself. Okay, that's the best way I can tell. So welcome, you guys. I appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for being patient. YouTube is really playing with my channel. They haven't stopped. It's because I'm not putting anything negative out. I'm putting positive, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm still here for you guys, even though they switch videos for me. They play with the sound. They don't post them when they're supposed to. There's just so many things. They don't expose my channel to anybody. They don't let me know if anybody's subscribing. My numbers go down, not up, and that never happened before 2020. So it's just something that I'm dealing with, but I thank you for your patience, definitely. If you've noticed, I've had to reload a couple times because they switch different videos on me. But whatever, I'm still here for you guys. I want to know, what is Unfinished Symphony? What is the Unfinished Symphony here for the viewer? So you have the Page of Swords, the Death card, even a transformation, guys. That's gonna bring in balance. Is this you recognizing that, hey, maybe you've discovered very much what I felt about the loyalty heart. Maybe you've discovered what is loyal for you. You've done some research or found out some information, or maybe you're willing to give information to somebody. there's really this sense of seeing things differently, having maybe shed things that held you back per se, but going forward, there's definitely that sense of there's light at the end of the tunnel. You can't go any deeper than that. It's almost as if there's some kind of karmic justice coming in for you. With the two of, I might have said it was justice, but I feel like it's justice coming in for you. It's the Two of Pentacles. So are you deciding to choose something that sort of gets you, if you've been in this place where you couldn't finish something, or just stuck and stagnant or something like this, it's almost as if you're making the wise choice to get out of it. And it definitely could be because you're learning something, maybe something new about you, maybe about the situation that you took yourself out of, or something you just didn't finish. I feel it's time to finish that, whatever that might be for you with the unfinished symphony. It's definitely something that it'll bring you to the sense of great harmony if you allow yourself to finish this thing. Maybe it's maybe you got into a middle of a transformation and you somehow maybe shied away from it, or got deterred from it, or didn't believe in it, or didn't want to give your time to it. What is the Page of Swords, please? Page of Swords and Two of Swords. That's really making a choice. I feel like your intuition is trying to guide you to this place of having peace in your life. If you're really stuck in a situation with the Two of Pentacles, where you could be going up and down on a situation, or maybe dealing with multiple situations, maybe two, there's really that sense of giving yourself inner peace to maybe choose that. Okay. It's almost like bittersweet. It feels like with that Two of Swords. Give me one more for the Two of Swords. Okay, so you got the Six of Swords. See, I think you're learning how to leave this stuff behind. And for a long time, it's really hard to let go of those things, whatever those things might be, whether they're, where somebody hasn't come through for you, where their situations have failed for you. It's really beckoning you to really make that choice to leave something that is not making you happy, something that might keep you in the sense of having your new beginning. Okay, with the Death card and the Five of Pentacles, you're lost, meaning you're feeling lost without something or someone, or the sense of you just like nothing can satisfy you, that's the kind of feeling it feels like nothing can satisfy you with the Five of Pentacles. What is the Death card, please? What is the Death card? Three of Swords. So maybe this is a third party situation, guys, where maybe you've been having to go back and forth, or maybe you don't want to go back and forth and you just want to choose one thing or one person. That is the Death card. So there's really the sense of maybe letting go of heartache, maybe something that you're separated from. Could be a person, could be a place. Three of Swords is full of betrayal. Maybe this was a third party situation and you've really been apart from the person that you love. Let's see, what is the Two of Pentacles here, please? Two of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands, moving forward, expanding to something, manifesting something, been waiting for something, maybe something that needed to sort of balance out before you gave it a second chance. And then you have the King of Swords. So this is clarity. This is giving you or your person this sense of energy to go for it, to say what's on your mind, to speak to who you want to speak to really be logical about things rather than brokenhearted, or maybe being under persuasion of others, or maybe something that held you back. Okay, I do feel the King of Swords. That's beautiful because that's really having clarity. And it does speak of perhaps having success in something. This is definitely that sense of moving towards a new beginning that's going to give you some kind of clarity and perhaps come out of a loss. Okay. Three of Swords. I want to know, what is the Three of Swords, please? What is the Three of Swords? Okay, let's see. It fell down. And it is the Hermit. So, whatever it is that you've been sort of stuck on, Maybe this contemplation period where, you haven't taken those steps to a new path. It could be somebody that, maybe you've been in a relationship, or just being sabotaged or heartbroken or betrayed. It's almost like you've kept yourself in there. Whether this is you coming to the conclusion that you don't want to do this to others anymore, or maybe you're not going to take this kind of temperament from others, like people who backstab you. It's almost like taking control, especially with the King of Swords, and going towards that new path. Okay, there also could be a sense of communication here with the Page of Swords. Okay, I want to know with the Hermit, please. With the Hermit, what is the new path? I'm just curious. What is the new path with the Hermit, please? With the Hermit. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, rebuilding after maybe something happened here with your money. Maybe this is also where, especially with the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, are you moving away from maybe greed? It feels like greed, or even the sense of not really being driven by money anymore. In the sense where maybe you're starting to come back. You've had loss, maybe now you're rebuilding. With the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. See, and the Four of Cups could really be that kind of energy of, yeah, you have luxury, you have everything. Your cups are full down here. They're not spilled, but you're not happy either. This is the card of not being satisfied with the Four of Cups. And I think that that is the roadblock. I think that your new path is that it's not about material. It's not about money. It's pretty much more about your structure and the way you feel. So perhaps this King of Swords, whether it's you or them, you're making that move to move in clarity and victory and just laying down the law of what you want. This one's sticking out and it's just staring at me, and I just don't know why. Four of Pentacles, because somebody has to take control here. Getting back control of their life, where maybe if it's you or them, it's like you've spent in a long time in limbo, going up and down, brokenhearted, maybe separated from the situation that you really want to be in. I do feel with the Four of Cups, it's always, I think Four of Cups is the trickiest card in the tarot deck for me, because it doesn't, I mean, it can mean so many things, but it's that thing of, if you wait too long, you'll let things pass you by. If you're not making the move for it, you could still let things pass you by. There could be the situation of, you're just not interested in the situation. And it's just the trickiest card for me. But I feel in this reading, it's very much, you know what, you're not quite satisfied with the things that you've worked for. Maybe that's the up and down feeling. And definitely with the Death card, if you've been somewhat unhappy or unsatisfied, it's where you let that go and you let the new come in. Definitely could be a third party, guys, too, okay? Maybe you had a karmic relationship that it was all about money, and really you worked for it for a long time, and it's just no satisfaction. I think that what I'm trying to say is that whoever this is, they're ready to make the move towards spirituality, or to think different, to let go of things, and maybe give it a second chance to finish something. Okay? Maybe it's a relationship. We'll see. But you might be going through chaos right now too, or maybe you're not taking action because you're thinking it's going to cause a lot of havoc with the chaos and conflict. Maybe it's the inside. You're falling to pieces because you're not moving towards what you want. It's really quite sad with the Three of Swords. It's a broken heart kind of a feeling. So let's see. You have the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. You're stuck. You're stuck on a relationship that you haven't even maybe given the opportunity to work on, or even to communicate that you want to do something about it. It's something that you're stuck. It's almost that kind of, the 9 at the back of your head. It's something that you try to forget, but it just sort of doesn't. It keeps you stuck. Are you stuck with the partner that is betraying you? Maybe cheating, maybe lying, maybe just backstabbing you. And really it's time to choose love, meaning loving yourself, to move away from it. That definitely could be, because I'm telling you, when I saw the Two of Pentacles, it's a justice. So maybe there's something here that is somehow working out for you in your favor. And it's no longer going to be a sticky situation. Are you in conflict because you're without this Lover's card, without this person in your life? Let's see here. Let's see. And maybe if you attempt to go towards the thing or the person that you love, there'll be conflict for you, or chaos, or something like that. Let's see. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, please. But you're really being called to harmony and peace, which is that thing that you love, or that person you love. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, please. So you have the Hangman in limbo, thinking about it, trying to make some action happen, getting enlightened. And I did get that with the Page of Swords right off. Maybe are you learning something? One more with the Hangman, please. The Hangman. What is the Hangman? So the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And there's the dilemma. There's that choice. What are you hung up on? The Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups? What is the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords. Maybe this is a karmic partner. Maybe this is a twin flame. Okay. Let's see. Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords. This is the tricky one with the Queen of Swords. Maybe this is where you're having truth. This is definitely what I felt with the King of Swords. You're having some kind of truth. You're thinking logically. You're putting the puzzle together. I feel that what is happening here is that you got to move away from a situation where you're putting all your ducks in one little row, but it's not giving anything back to you. It's causing that sense of not being satisfied, perhaps somebody stealing something from you, perhaps even cheating, definitely betrayal, okay? This is something that is just not working, and I definitely do feel with the Four of Swords, the intuition, the enlightenment that is happening here is saying that, okay, if I'm going to get peace and relaxation, is if I end this situation. So this is the one that needs to end. This is the one that is stagnant, and perhaps you're stagnant because of the situation, but you're stagnant to move towards the Queen of Cups because you're stuck in this situation here. What is the Queen of Cups? Four of Wands. It's the Emperor, and I had put him up. I put him back in the right up, okay? And he came out in reverse. You're not taking action toward this person. You feel a sense of uncertainty, a sense of vulnerability. There's a lot of love here, but it makes you feel unstable. It almost like I can hear them saying, I have to let go of my control to be with this person or go towards this situation, because it causes a lot of maybe feelings that you're not used to. You might be used to someone who cheats on you and stabs you in the back and isn't a good relationship, but it could be something that you've been in and you're sort of just used to it, versus someone who's very loving. Maybe you're just sort of, this person makes you feel out of control. That's definitely what it feels like with the Emperor in reverse, but it's almost like they really want to take that control. Is this, you're letting your mind really, you're not letting yourself think clearly, or maybe you're not thinking logical about the situation. Perhaps maybe the, the King of Swords is not thinking logically. Maybe he's really still sort of tied up in a situation where they don't know which way to go. Maybe they lost control in the situation. That's why it's an unfinished symphony. There's really this sense, especially with the chaos. It's like if you want to fight for the situation, it's going to cause some kind of conflict, some kind of a lot of words, some sort of just like you see in this card. Do you feel you're betraying the person that maybe you're already involved with? Yeah, it's almost like you're emotionally immature, and perhaps something has kept you responded to the wrong thing. If for some of you, this could be just for some of you, not all of you, but it could be something dealing with a family, fighting over inheritance or money. Okay, maybe it is your person that the person, the karmic partner. Okay, maybe it's the karmic partner that you're maybe wanting to leave, but they'll take all your money. And so that's definitely why I see pentacles here. Are you trying to figure out how can you rebuild if you leave this person that might take everything from you? Because I definitely do feel I got it with with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's threatening to take everything from you, so that you can't have your new beginning. And this puts you in that sense of uncontrol. You know, you just, you're not having control of your life. And the immaturity that I heard is probably from this person here. Not really being mature about a situation. But whatever the case here, there's some sort of thinking, there's some sort of contemplation on how to go about it, and maybe putting something to rest, meaning ending something, so that you can take control of the situation that you want to be in, or maybe being with that person that you want. Okay. So excuse me, what is the happy happy? Happy happy, please. What is the happy happy? What is the happy? What I see happening is maybe it's a karmic partner, but as far as the karmic partner being a soulmate, having a soul contract, but maybe you've learned your lesson, it's time for you to move on. And maybe the karmic partner doesn't want to let go. That's what it feels like. But what is the happy happy? You're going towards the happy happy, and you're the only one that can unlock that happiness. So you have the Page of Cups in reverse. Did I pick up my cards wrong? I sure did. Okay, I picked them up wrong, guys. So the Page of Cups, starting over, being happy, freedom. This is saying freedom, to do what you want, to say what you want, to, perhaps be emotional towards the one that you want to be emotional towards. What's the Page of Cups? Page of Cups. Page of Cups, please. So you have the Ace of Swords, some kind of truth. Definitely pretty much going towards something. At the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, so really standing up for what is going to make you happy. And at the top of the deck is that Knight of Swords. So a lot of swords here, a lot of thinking. I think that a lot of throat chakra work needs to come in here, because you got to voice what it is that you want. And it might cause some kind of conflict, especially if you're trying to end a marriage or a partnership that's gone sour. Full of betrayal though, guys. It's not a clean getaway. If this is a job, somebody's stolen from you. It's almost like you have to fight for it, but I feel it's love. I definitely do feel there's something that your soul is calling you back to, and that's what's going to make you happy. I want to know, what's the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords could be you've been enlightened enough to put the end to that BS, start over, have some kind of truth come into your life. So there we go. We have the Temperance, which is really about healing. It's a healing energy. They're saying ready to move, ready to be vulnerable, ready to maybe lose control in love, okay? With the Emperor and the Queen of Cups in reverse. And there's that new beginning. So this is divine timing. Whether or not you having gone towards this, it was probably not the perfect time. But I feel it's showing up in your life now because it is divine timing. Maybe this time was needed for you to heal, to see what would be loyal for you and what isn't loyal for you. But there is definitely this grand kind of new beginning. If this is that job, you're getting that job. If this is that love, that is that love. Remember, with the loyal hearts, you're learning to attract this kind of energy towards you. Maybe it's your soulmate or your twin flame you're attracting, or just a very loyal relationship. It could be a whole new relationship for you as well. I want to know, what is go the distance? Go the distance. Okay, go the distance, please. All right. The Ten of Wands, putting down a burden, putting down that burden and walking away from something. That burden is that Queen of Swords. That Queen of Swords is threatening to take everything from you. And then we have the Fool. So really starting over with your Two of Cups, with your person, the person that gives you that 10th cup. Because you know what? If you stay idle and not move towards the situation, especially with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Temperance, you're always going to be sort of attached to this relationship or this situation. And it's not until you give yourself that new opportunity to really go towards it that it'll heal for you. So I think that for whoever this is, that go this distance, it's that little nudge, it's that little push to let go of the burdens, to let go of the things that you've been doing for other people that, you know, it's not serving you a purpose, it's serving them a purpose. This is really with the Eight of Cups, it's asking you to walk away from something because you're not quite in it for the emotion. You're there to be the money giver, the, you know, supporter of someone else, the person that gives, and you're really not getting something. And so this is definitely that Eight of Cups really pulling you to leave something that, you know, perhaps you've been carrying the weight for too long. And that's where the moderation needs to come in, especially with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. I hope that makes sense for you. That's the way I'm seeing it today. I do feel like this is you taking that leap of faith to allow that new love in or to go towards that love. Because like I said, with the unfinished story, there is something here, unfinished symphony, sorry, there's something here that needs to finish. And maybe this is the coming together of twins. Give me one for the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, give me another one. Two of Cups, please. Maybe giving yourself a chance at it. You know, you or your person. Okay, so you have, yeah, the Moon, changes, moving forward, maybe dreaming, maybe contacting you energetically. I do see the Knight of Cups as well as maybe coming in with an offer of emotional fulfillment. But maybe this is a change here. Maybe they've been scared of it to go the distance towards you, or you towards them. Why with the Moon, please? The Moon. What is the Moon? What is the Moon, please? The Moon. I heard it as change. So yeah, change, having victory. Remember in the beginning I told you with the Death card, it's almost like you were approached by a situation or a person that might have transformed your life, but you didn't know it. You walked away from it. You didn't allow yourself to be transformed fully, almost like turned your back to it. But now it's sort of appearing in your life again because that's the situation that you're supposed to go towards. So with the Moon being here, you might have been scared of this situation before, which caused you to stay in a very negative pattern here with the Queen of Swords. But I think that you're realizing that, holy crap, I got to go through with this transformation to create balance for myself. And you're ready to take charge, really, towards what you love. Oh my goodness, I just always love the way they make me put the cards on, because I don't do it by thought. But when I'm looking at it right here, it's telling me everything that you need to do. And you're going to have victory and success right there. Okay, I didn't say anything, but here's that Justice. This is that sense of getting that balance. Maybe this is going through that divorce so that you can get to that place that you want to be. Maybe this is that court case that you've been fighting for your family. Maybe you had to take somebody to court that stole money from you, or stole maybe stole your kids, or something like this. You know, it's got to do with family and law, which I feel divorce still falls in there. Okay. I do see some kind of justice coming in. Give me one for the Justice card. Maybe an apology right here, an apology, because I did ask to clarify that. maybe they're getting a divorce so they can come towards you now. So there you go, have the King of Cups. There you go. I do feel like this is somebody transforming, maybe from being too analytical and not moving towards what they truly love to having self-love and self-respect. It's sort of pushing them towards you, or you towards them, or you towards that new beginning that you're seeking. If it's not love, okay. I want to know. What. How does this story end, please? How does the story end, please? How does the story end for today? Okay. So, the Four of Cups. I'm telling you, this card. Um, I definitely do feel it's almost like the sense of where you're done, not not being happy. You've just been there, complacent. You're not happy, being complacent, and there you go, because you're gonna make the effort to get back to happy. Whether this is a person, place, or thing, this is definitely that Six of Cups returning. Okay, returning to love and happiness and harmony. Maybe it is a person, guys. Maybe you've chosen somebody who is successful rather than someone who is manipulating and perhaps maybe trying to stab you in the back and always hurting you. This is balance right here. Okay, I think you're done wasting your time. With the Four of Cups, you're done wasting time, is what I'm hearing here. Really been in regret and some sort of sorrow. And I think that it's about time for you to take control of those swords. And that's what you've done here. The worry, okay? Let's see, maybe the worry of a conversation or the worry of how to get back together in this Two of Cups or this Lovers, okay? How to get in that beginning, okay? So let's see here. Okay, what is this karmic situation, please? What's the karmic situation here? How is it going? How's it going to end? What was the ties here? Ties. Okay. So it says pausing to reflect. So definitely someone's getting some kind of reflection. And then solitude and meditation. Maybe someone's learning to listen to themselves. End of a learning phase. Could be a karmic cycle that you've been in and you've learned. Balancing a partnership. A new inspiration. Wishful thinking. And dreams do come true. Beginning and a fresh start. And intellectual matters. This is just getting to know who you are and what you truly want. I think that the new inspiration is that it's not all money driven, or that sense where everything's a burden. Easier. It seems easier, and perhaps your dreams are coming true at this time. Okay. So what is the unicorn message here today? What's the unicorn message for today, please? The unicorn message for today. Okay, so, oh wow, look at that. Worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. Whatever it is that you're trying to wait for, don't give up. I see loyalty here. I see honesty. I definitely do see a new beginning for you. Okay, and then talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. This is that sense of having a connection. And, maybe you haven't been heard before, but I feel it's somebody that needs to talk to you. Or maybe you need to talk to somebody. But look at this at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like that unfinished symphony. It says finish what you've started. You've started something important and now it's time to complete it. So maybe that's why that Six of Cups is there, guys. Just saying. Okay, I want to know, what is the mermaid message for the reading, please? The mermaid message. What is the mermaid message here? Mermaid message. I definitely do feel like the twins are thinking about each other at this time. Yeah, like vice versa, recognition. So recognizing things, maybe emotionally, being open emotionally, or just realizing you've been in the wrong place. You've kept yourself, okay, and then feelings, really coming to your feelings, which is that inspiration, because it's going to guide you towards a different direction, okay? And what is the message here with this deck? What's the message here, please? What is the message here? What is the message? Okay. A life purpose. So maybe you found your life purpose. That could be that new, what do you call it? The fresh beginning, a new start, and the new inspiration as well. And maybe you've done it through soul, like soul searching, meditation. So this is the perfect time to manifest. So we're almost to the full moon. Commitment. Is this what they're thinking about? Is this what you're both thinking about, really? And then trust the situation. It's going to happen. Trust it. And then blessings. So definitely that divine guidance and being guided and blessed in whatever you're trying to do and manifest, definitely. So let's see. I don't know, what is the angel message for today? The angel message. Okay, it says, crystal. It says, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new in the horizon that you can't see yet. So it's coming, definitely, whatever that might be for you. Don't lose hope or faith, really. What is the universe message? The universal message, please. It says here, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And that is what's happening here for somebody. Maybe you or them. Okay, so let's see. One more, the oracles. Okay, what's the chakra, please? What's the chakra with this message? What is the chakra? Okay, so I'm going to take this one right here. It says trust. That's the soul lesson. You got to trust the situation. Being inspired by what you love. Definitely. Okay, so there's definitely that sense of, rekindling something. And then the star, this is good fortune, getting your wish fulfillment. So definitely, guys, wow. So let's do the soul message and we'll end it that way. What is the soul message for the viewer today, please? The soul message. What is the soul message, please? What do they need to see and hear, please? Let's see. Okay. It says, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action. Write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you're passionate about into your daily life. Trust your soul whispering and let your passion draw you towards your dream life. So definitely I do feel like there's something you put on the back burner and it's time to bring it to the top, to the front, whether this is you or your partner. So there you go. I do hope you liked the reading. Thank you so much for your time. I always value you guys hanging in there with me. Thank you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.